Hog Shine. A little while ago on the channel we did a video for first-time hog hunters, gear to get started with that we use in our opinion is good gear. And recently we were asked to do the same type of video but for deer hunting. So that's what we're going to do today. We thank you guys for reaching out to us asking for different videos for us to do. We appreciate the ideas and the feedback. So let's get started. All of these places are not sponsored. They're just gear that we have used throughout our hunting time that we like to use, and we've found that works for us. So it's the gear that we recommend in our opinion to deer hunt with. First and foremost, when you're deer hunting, you got to have a trail camera so you know when they're moving. When it comes to trail cameras, we rely on Browning. We like Browning trail cameras. We have Browning on our place down here in Florida. We have Browning on our place in Georgia. We've also recently started using the CuddyLink cameras. We haven't actually set them up and used them yet, but we're looking forward to starting with them. But for a trail camera, our go-to is Browning. Setting up a tree stand, really tree stand, blind, whatever you prefer, whatever works best for you. When you're setting them up, you're going to have to cut shooting lanes and brush so you can see. Our go-to saws are going to be the saws by Easy Cut. Easy Cut is a company that makes saws, pruners, pole saws, all different types of things. Now, when you're deer hunting, know your area, know if you can bait, know if you can set up certain distances from certain things like a road or different things. Here where we hunt, you can't bait on public land, but you can bait on private land, so that's something you're going to want to look into. And of course, baiting, we leave that up to our products. HK's Deer Shine, HK's Deer Shine Fall Blend. That's out. The Fall Blend is out from September to the end of December. Deer Shine you can get year round. That's what we use to bait. It's our own products. We've had great success with them from Florida to my dog found a squirrel. From Florida to Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, different places like that. Basically the southern states, and we're working on getting it in the northern states. But check out our products if you're thinking about deer hunting. If you're deer hunting, it works great. We stand behind them, and I will leave everything below in the description on how to get them. Boo! You gotta know what you have to have for the seasons, the law requirements. There's bow season, muzzleload season, and general gun season. Bow season, it's gonna be the bow that fits you the best, the bow of your choice, or the crossbow of your choice if you can hunt with a crossbow where you're just planning to hunt. For us, when it comes to a compound, we normally stick with Matthews or PSE. Those are the two brands that we like and have chosen to use. Now, you mess up your hand like I did first weekend of muzzleloader, your muzzleloading pretty much ends there, and you switch back to archery equipment and can't use a compound. So then I go to my crossbow, which is allowed where I hunt. And if you follow the channel, if you've watched our other videos, you know Barnett crossbows. It's what we like to use. We love Barnett crossbows, and we've always used them since we started crossbow hunting, and it's all we use. Now when it comes to Barnett crossbows, we use the same type of bolts and the same type of broadheads every time. We use Pile Driver by Carbon Express, and then the Rage broadheads with ours. And then when we're using our compounds, we use gold tip arrows with Rage broadheads. So that's what we use for bow hunting. Whatever bow fits you the best, whatever crossbow fits you the best, and same with muzzleloader you need to use. Now, when it comes to gun season, everybody's got their favorite caliber, their favorite brand, their favorite ammunition. But what I personally use, first off, we've got a lot of hogs and a lot of snakes around here. So first off, the thing that I'm always going to make sure I have is a sidearm. Whether it be for bear, pigs, or snakes, I've used it for everything but bear. Make sure you have a sidearm, keep yourself safe, bow, muzzleload, gun. I use the Glocks, we all use the Glock. Mine's a Glock 19, and Glock is our choice of pistol. Now, when it comes to rifles, my rifles are, I have two that I stick with. But first off, the ammunition is going to be Hornaday. This is Hornaday 243 ammunition. We normally stick with Hornaday or Federal is the ammunition that we use. Now, when it comes to rifles, my go-to since I started hunting when I was 10 years old has and probably always will be this Marlin lever action 44 Magnum. This was my grandfather's gun when we started hunting when we were 10. He gave it to us to use. We took it on our first hunt. I killed my first deer in Georgia with it. A couple years passed when we started hunting. I was probably about 17 or so when I actually got one with this. And I got my first deer actually here in Florida with a muzzleloader. But this was his rifle. We were 10 years old when we started with it. And he let us take it. We didn't get a deer with it, but we came back home and he told us to keep it because he didn't need it anymore. But he's gone now, of course, but this was his rifle. This is my go-to rifle. I've killed most everything that I have ever gotten in my hunting career, hogs, deer, with this rifle. So this is and probably always will be my go-to rifle. Now, when you have a messed up hand, 44 Magnum kicks like crap. So, this season, I'm dropping back to my backup rifle, which is going to be my Savage 243. All of these are unloaded, by the way, except for the pistol, but I was careful with it. My backup rifle, my Savage 243, it's a bolt action. We've always used 243s. My dad has a 243, my sister has a 243, and I just recently got this one to have as a backup for the 44 Magnum. So this is going to be the rifle I use this season because of my hand. I won't be using the 44. My dad has I believe it's a Winchester 243 that he's had for many, many years that he hunts with. Now, again, last thing, when you're hunting, you need to have a stabilizer. Unless you're hunting from a tree stand, sometimes you need one then too. Our go-to Primos stabilizer. Easy to use, easy to operate, one-handed. So this is what we use. Now, the biggest thing you got to master when hunting a deer is smell. They have a heck of a nose and it's hard to beat. The camouflage scent controlling clothing that is our go-to that we have used since we started, our dad used it before us, is the camouflage gear by ScentLock and by Blocker Outdoors. We go back and forth between ScentLock and Blocker. We use it to mask our scent, to blend in, and to help us get closer to the deer that we are after. We have used it for many years. Blocker and ScentLock, they have clothing for early season, mid-season, late season, pretty much any season that you're going to be hunting, north, south. They've got stuff for down here in Central Florida. They got stuff for people up in Canada. So they're our go-to brand. They're what we stick with, what we use, and we have always had very, very, very good success with Blocker Outdoors and ScentLock's clothing. Now, that's pretty much it for the gear you need to get started deer hunting. And again, none of these are sponsors. These are just the gear that is, in our opinion, the best. It's what we use, it's what we have used. And I will leave links to everything here down below in the description. Be sure to check out our attractant for deer. We've had very good success with it. The fall blend, these cows, the fall blend came out this year. We've had very good success with it since it came out in September, and we're planning to bring it back next deer season. The deer shine will be here year round. You can get it anytime. You can get it anytime. So I will leave all of this below. Again, this is all in our opinion. If you've got gear you like better, that's great. Oh, I almost forgot. Flashlights for green, red for walking in, white for trailing them at night. Our go-to flashlight is the Sniper Hog lights. They work great. You can zoom in and out. I couldn't find mine because we went hunting this morning. Think I may have left it out in my blind, but I will also leave that below, and I have to go find mine. But that's our go-to light. But this is the gear that we recommend, in our opinion, as the gear to use when you're getting started deer hunting. I hope everyone has good success this season. I hope everyone gets a deer down. If you get a deer and you've used our attractant, even if you haven't used our attractant, go to our Facebook or Instagram, tag us in the post. We'd love to see your deer. We'd love to see the success that you're having this season. So go to our Facebook and Instagram, tag us in your pictures. We'd love to see them. Everything will be below, our attractants, all of this gear, as well as our Facebook and Instagram accounts. So thanks for watching the video. We hope that this helped you get prepared for deer hunting or gave you a little insight on deer hunting. And we hope you enjoyed the video. We hope it helped you out. Everything will, like I said, will be below, as well as our Facebook and Instagram links. Be sure to please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys out in the deer woods.